안녕하세요. 잘 지내세요? 벨입니다. Hi guys! Hi guys. I know it's been long since I've posted. I just felt like there's a lot of things that was happening. You know, unplanned stuff. So I obviously couldn't like be like, oh, I want to record at all times because I had some things to do. But nonetheless, let's continue with this video because there's a lot of things I want to say. But yeah, let's just like get started. Yeah. As you can see, I have a drink with me, you know, ladies. You know, the gist, femininity. You know? Okay, I'm just gonna try and open this. Okay. I'm still struggling. Ah! Finally did it! Finally did it. Usually I'd ask somebody to open it for me because of the nails. Okay, ASMR a bit, you know, just. Okay guys, my sister came in on me because she was making me food. She's such an angel, and pretty much you must check out her channel. It's called Popping Boba Bubbles. Yeah, Popping Boba Bubbles. You should check out her video because she released recently, and I'm so happy because I was like, dude, when are you fucking releasing? When are you releasing? You know. So yeah, my video is all about what I have learned before I turned 20. People don't not believe when I say I'm like turning 20 because they're like, what? That's crazy. And I'm like, how is 20 supposed to look if I don't look like I'm turning 20, you know? But I feel like there's just a lot of things that I'd love to share with people in terms of what I've learned in my whole 19 years of life of living, but not my whole 19 years of life, but recent 19 years of life of living, if you get what I mean, you know? So yeah. Delicious. If you ever want to impress me ever in your life, Predator is the way. And snacks. Roses too. And a lot of things. But yeah, let's get into the video. And I'm gonna be doing my makeup and my hair. So yeah, let's get into the video so you'll know what's going on in this mind of mine. Okay guys, the first thing I would love to discuss is that you should learn to love yourself before dating. You wanna know why I say that? What I have learned is that if you don't have any self-worth, if you have no value within yourself, if you don't know the value that you hold, and that you are so caught up in somebody's validation to a point where you lose yourself within that person, or you don't even know who you are while you're with that person. So I just feel like loving yourself is really, 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 really important. Because I feel like once you learn to love yourself, no one can overstep your boundaries. Nobody can disrespect you and get away with it. You know, I just feel like if you're so reliant on how other people feel about you, and you're so reliant on how other people make you feel, and how you feel when you're not around them in that sense, and that you can't be with yourself, you can't spend that time with yourself, then most definitely that person's gonna take you for a shit show. You're literally gonna be their little puppet, you know, because they know, oh, when I do this to this person, they're gonna let me get away with it, and they're gonna allow me to disrespect them because I know that they're so desperate to feel loved and want to be loved because they don't see that within themselves, that they're gonna treat you like a shit show. Like honestly, they're gonna treat you like a shit show. There's nothing you can do with such a person who's not willing to open up and see how they're treating you, and how much they are treating you, and how much is impacting you as a person. once they see that you don't hold that much value within yourself. So one thing I've learned is to love myself, and it's the best decision I've ever done, because I'm very picky about my circle. I'm very picky on who I talk to, who I allow to have access of me, and that also allows me to see people for who they truly are, and whether they have the intention of bringing anything good in my life, anything positive about my life. If it's not like that, then I definitely have the right to cut them off or reposition them in a position where they won't get as much as attention or as much love from me as they did before. Because when you learn to love yourself, you will never overdo it for somebody who never does shit for you. So I feel like learning to love yourself is really, 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 really important. And it saves you a lot of heartache, a lot of trouble, a lot of stress, a lot of drama. Now we're going to point number 2, guys. Point number 2 is you should learn or teach yourself emotional intelligence. And what I mean about emotional intelligence is that you should understand your emotions. You should understand your feelings, because I feel like when you are emotionally intelligent, you will learn a lot about yourself. And I feel like emotional intelligence also goes with loving yourself, goes with my first point of loving yourself. So emotional intelligence is important because it benefits you in so many ways. It benefits you in your relationships with people, it benefits you in your relationship with yourself, and the relationship that you have about the world, or how you see the world, you know. So I just feel like learn yourself emotionally. Learn who you are emotionally. Deeply connect with your emotions. Connect with your feelings, because once you are emotionally intelligent, you could literally control your reaction towards a lot of stuff, and that could literally save you a lot of trouble, a lot of stress, and a lot of unnecessary drama, because you know how to get a hold of yourself in a situation. You know a normal person will act out of will act crazy. A situation where you know a person will never be able to control how they feel and will explode on people. For example, when you're angry, you know, when you're always mad, when you're angry, you obviously outburst and cause a lot for yourself. You're gonna lose control over your reaction, hurt people that you don't want to hurt unnecessarily, and just do a lot of dumb shit. And after that, once you've calmed down, you'll be looking like an idiot and regret the decisions that you've taken because you are blindsided by your anger. And I feel like if you don't take initiative of your feelings, that is not an excuse for you to treat people like shit just because you're feeling so and so. It is your fault, and it is your responsibility for you to hold yourself emotionally accountable. Cause I'm that girl. I've learned that shit the hard way. You know, there's a lot of things about me that I am now people never thought I was before, but because I took that initiative, I took the accountability for how I've acted because of my emotions, and I've let my emotions get the best of me and make the stupidest decisions and really hurt the people I genuinely care about. And I made that decision to myself that I don't want to be that person anymore. It's not me. I'm a loving person. I'm such a caring person. So I want to display that. I want to be that. I want to show that. I want my aura to feel that, you know? So yeah, definitely emotional intelligence takes you a very long way with yourself and the relationships you share with people. Now we're going to point 3. Another one I'd like to say is be self-aware. Be self-aware of your actions. Be self-aware of the consequences that your actions might hold upon yourself and the people around you, because I feel like that is important. So be very self-aware, because I feel like once you are self-aware, you can stop yourself from reacting and take a step back and think before you ever decide to make a very bad decision. A very bad decision that could literally fuck things up for you in terms of mirror, and these nails are not making it easy. Yeah. As I was saying, emotions, right? I was talking about you being able to control how you react because you're self-aware. For example, if you were in a situation that is bound to trigger a certain strong emotion, that you can sense that and you can see that you're about to lash out or you're about to like act up, please be self-aware, be more aware that you're about to act a certain way or you're feeling a certain way. And it stems from being emotionally intelligent, you know. So one thing I've learned is that being self-aware of where you are, who you are, how you act, how you talk, how you say things, how you deliver things, how you take in things, how you receive things is really, 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 really important, because you can actually make a decision, a better decision than how you're going to take it once you react out of emotions without thinking straight. Because once you do that, you literally become a very non-safe space for other people. You become a non-safe space for whoever you're close with, your friends, your family, and especially your partner. You become a really unsafe space because they are afraid that if they were to choose to open up to you, you would act out of control. You would say things that are hurtful and things you know very well that you don't mean, but because you let your emotions and you don't know how to hold yourself take the best of you and fuck up the best relationship you could ever have with a certain person. You know, that's the last thing you want. So please, guys, be self-aware before you act on something. Feel it before it comes. Know when it's coming. Understand? And I feel like, take notes. Write down in your journal how you're feeling. I've realized one thing about people is journaling is not really a diary entry. There's a difference between a diary entry and a journal. A journal is based on emotions, writing down your feelings, because when you go back and read it, you'll understand yourself better. So if you write, oh, this happened today, I went to the mall, this guy did some dumb shit and it made me fucking angry, you're not journaling. You basically just doing a diary entry right now at this point. So guys, please, diary entries are when you explain your day, what's going on and everything, and journaling is where you express your emotions, talk more about your feelings, because it's a way where you can vent. It's a place where you can vent and see where these feelings are coming from. Because once you write down everything you're feeling, your anger, your frustration, your happiness, anything that is connected to emotions in that journal, specifically emotions and feelings, you're literally making it easier for yourself to be more self-aware of your feelings. Be like, oh, I didn't know Mbadi felt like this. Like, I felt like this yesterday. That's crazy. Like, I didn't know I felt that. And the more you write about how you feel, the more self-aware you are with your emotions, because you know when something is coming, you know a certain feeling is coming, and you will also know where it's coming from. I look good. I look good. I have to do my makeup. Just take a seat. I'm not much of an energy drink person, but Predator, the list also. And then another point is number 4, self-reflection. For me, self-reflection is when I'm in a moment that's triggering a certain emotion. For me, for example, if I'm in a situation that triggers my anxiousness, my anxiety, and my fear, I always take the time to go back and be like, why why am I feeling like this? What is this? Why is this situation triggering a certain emotion? And remember, you grow up having certain traumas and experiences that really scar you and change how you react, how you do things, how you even feel about things. My mom's here. How you feel about things. And I feel like that's really, really important to understand why you're feeling this way. For example, you're in this very good relationship with somebody, and excuse me, you're in a very great relationship with someone, right? And it's a new relationship. Everything is great, everything is beautiful, communication wise, everything, it's getting there, it's getting healthy, right? And you're at that point in your life where you just want to get better. There will be a moment, or there will be a time your partner does something that will trigger you. That will trigger you, because you know why you're triggered by it. It's because of the experience you had in your past relationships. So now your partner might be doing something they don't know that is triggering, that stems from your past relationship, because who wants to talk about the past fucking relationship, you know? So your partner does something that's triggering. For example, they don't respond to your text message for like a very long time, or they don't let you know what's going on.
I ain't like them niggas, you be fucking, I'm a demon with it, big going, we be creaking with it, I'ma put my tongue in your ass, cause I'm freaky with it.
My mom keeps hooting and it's annoying. But as I was saying, that triggers a certain emotion out of you, that anxiety out of you, right? And as usual, you'll want to bring them close, or you want to push them back, depending on what attachment quote unquote style you are. Avoidant attachment or an anxious attachment, you know? And I feel like that's where you need to self-reflect, be like, oh, Mihle right now is taking time to respond to my text message. Why do I feel so anxious about her not responding to me, you know? And you think very long and hard in terms of why you're feeling the way you're feeling, because I feel like that's really important, so you understand yourself. That's self-reflection. You're self-reflecting on why a certain situation is triggering a certain emotion. And then you'll look back and be like, oh, my ex have made an excuse of why they don't text me, why they don't check up on me, why they don't bother calling me, you know? And that's a very traumatic thing, because people can use that against you, and especially a person that you're dating in your past can use the fact that you're so attached to them, you're so clingy, and whenever they push you away, you always want to pull them close. So they never feel the need to actually try and build a bond with you, or to build that security within you, because they see how much you pulling in close as they pull away. So I feel like that's just something I'm also still unlearning and still healing from, you know? So please guys, self-reflect, because it really does help, and you'll end up not making the stupidest decision or saying the dumbest things that could be really hurtful to your partner. It's really important to also be considerate to other people's emotions. As much as you are hurting, please find better ways to communicate your needs, and to communicate things that you're not okay with, because delivery is really, really, really important. So with anybody, sister, whatever, any person that you find yourself very close with, please be mindful of what you say to them as much as you can have these episodes. So please figure out what triggers you. Why is this certain situation triggering that specific emotion? And write it down. Write that down in your journal. Write down how you're feeling. Get that time to yourself. Go through that emotion. And if you feel like you're ready to communicate to that specific person, whoever, whatever relationship you share with them, let them know. And you'll see by the reaction. Definitely see by the reaction whether they are the one or they are the apps. Because there's a lot of apps out there. Okay, guys. Now we're going to point number 4. Right? Like, I feel like I'm getting closer to finishing the topic more than finishing my makeup, honestly, because damn, I can talk a lot, But I love to talk, and I feel like the person I'm with loves the fact that I can talk. Nothing matters for me more than a person who loves me for who I am and appreciates the person that I am, you know, because a lot of people just be in a relationship for the sake of it, and that it turns out that your partner could love you but not like you, and that's crazy. So yeah, just make sure that if you ever with somebody, this is not really a part of number 5, but it's just something I'd like to add, is that be with somebody that you can genuinely be yourself around, and that you're not afraid to be yourself around, and that they will never show any signs of hatred towards you. That's really, really important. Okay, I'm struggling again. Got it. Okay, let me see. I'm not sure. Should I try a bold color? I never tried like bold color. Let me try gold. I never really did this sort of gold, but let me be different. Fudge. But yeah, another thing is number 5. Learn to communicate with people that you care for and that you love. I feel like a lot of people have made a joke about communication, honestly, because really, communication is the best thing I've ever experienced in my life, and it's something that I'm still learning to do, because the more you learn to communicate your feelings, it's literally showing you that you have boundaries and that you are not gonna allow people to disrespect you. That's why you communicate. You let people know, hey, so and so I do not appreciate, you know. So I'd love a bit of excuse me. You'd like a bit of change in that sense of their behavior or how they're treating you. That's literally communicating to those you care about. So I just feel like communication is really key, guys. I don't care what people say. I feel like for me, communicating how I feel has been something I've really been struggling with because of my past experiences with people, with me trying to open up to them and me not feeling heard, me feeling misunderstood. I felt like there were moments where in my life I felt like I tried to communicate with people how I felt, but I've always been shut down, or it's either they don't understand what I'm trying to say and never try to understand, or it's either they gaslight me, blame me, accuse me for communicating my needs towards them. And if you ever bump into people like that, just know that those people are broken as hell. It's either people that are broken or people that are very selfish and inconsiderate, or it's either people that only they don't give a shit about you. Honestly, they're just keeping you there because you are a useful fuck, and you're stupid because you let them use you, because you don't have self-worth, you don't have values within yourself. That's why you're okay with people treating you like shit, and then you still cry about it at the end of the day. Trust me, I was like that too. So I feel like communicate with people that you care about, because you need the answer to see whether it is the best decision to have such a person in your life, because they will show you their true colors with how they react on how you are feeling and how you're not okay with it. Because in terms of friendships and relationships, if you ever were to tell somebody, hey babe, or hey friend, I do not appreciate so and so and so and so and so, and they react in a defensive way and they blame you for why they did the things they did, or they feel like they always have to explain themselves of why they hurt you instead of taking accountability that you are hurt, you need to rethink whether that person deserves to be a part of your life, honestly, because the only person that you will hurt the most is yourself by keeping such people in your life. People that don't bring any value in your life, people that you can't communicate with, people that you can't find a common ground with. You're only doing it to yourself. If you are okay with the level of disrespect that the person is giving you on a silver platter, you know, a plate of shit, and you literally eating it up because you're an idiot. and that you don't love yourself enough. That's why you feel like it's okay to allow other people to treat you like caca. Really, guys, you need to work on that. So if you feel like you're too afraid to tell that person how you feel, communicate your needs, then you need to ask yourself, is this the type of person you really want in your life? Because how can this person be your friend, be your lover, be anybody close to you, but it's someone you can't open up with because of how they react? Like, literally ask yourself that question and be like, is this really the person that I want in my life? Is this really the person that makes me happy? Is this really the person that brings the best out of me? Do they really bring the best out of me? Do they really help me shine? And if your answers are no, and if you're always having this negative feeling about them, then baby girl and baby boy, I feel like you should wake the fuck up, because if you keep sleeping, they're gonna keep walking all over you, and then when it's time for them to leave, they're gonna leave you with nothing, not even with yourself. They're gonna take everything with them, everything, even a part of you. So if you want to be lifeless and hopeless and miserable, keep those people in your life, because I feel like you love hurting yourself and you love getting hurt. Not me though, stay safe. But yeah, important, communicate how you feel. Communicate how you feel, because you get to know the type of person you are with, and that will help you make the decision whether you want to keep that person in your life or the fuck not. Yeesh. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna finish my makeup. I talk more than doing my makeup, honestly. Like, I'm not used to this do makeup shit and talking at the same time, but I feel like this is my first video making such a content, so pretty much. Oh yeah, so number 5, heal, but not forever. Heal, but not forever. You can't be telling yourself that you're healing and then still, like, you can't tell yourself that you're healing forever, because for how long are you gonna heal? For how long are you gonna get over past experiences? For how long are you gonna hold it within yourself? And for how long are you gonna allow these past experiences and these past traumas get in the way of really good things in your life? For example, a great relationship with a partner, a great relationship with your friends, your siblings, people outside in the business world. If you yourself are gonna be healing all the time, no. Heal and get over it. Simple. Heal and get over it. You can't say you're always healing, but still things in the past get to you. I understand healing is not an easy process, and I feel like there's a lot of things you should know that I didn't know. I never knew healing was difficult. The next one thing about healing that I've learned is you will heal. Yes, you feel amazing. You feel like I'm busy, I don't know why you're getting in, go out. Sorry, my brother. Can't say, I won't say healing is easy, because you're gonna tell yourself, oh my god, I feel so much better. Like, I got over this fucking jerk that treated me like shit for like 5 years now. And then boom, you start crying. Like, you just have these mini episodes, like you feel more like shit than actually getting better. And then you ask yourself, like, am I even getting better? Am I even like, is this healing thing like actually real, you know? And that's where I was when I was healing from my past relationship that fucked me up. One thing I've learned about healing is that you're gonna tell yourself you feel amazing, you feel great, like you don't feel shit, like nothing is affecting you, you know, like you're not worried about anything, and then boom, you cry like crazy, and then now you're so confused with these emotions that are coming in, and you ask yourself, like, why am I not healing? Why am I not getting better? No, take your time, go through those emotions, go through those feelings, cry if you have to. Girl or boy, it doesn't fucking matter. You are human, for heaven's shitty sakes. Like, why do men sometimes like punishing themselves? Like, if you don't want to be seen, by anybody, and if you don't want to be seen as weak because you are a human, cry by yourself. Cry by yourself. Have that alone time for yourself, because if you're gonna bottle your feelings up as a man, trust me, you're gonna carry a lot. Relationships are gonna be shit. You're not gonna make genuine connections with people. You're gonna hate yourself for no goddamn reason, and you're just gonna make life pretty difficult for yourself. So the men out there, please do not bottle up your emotions. It's one thing that I always tell every single male that comes in my life, whether it's a friend or it's a partner, that no matter what, please do not bottle your emotions. It's the worst thing you could ever do for yourself, because when you bottle up your emotions, you're literally poisoning yourself. When you hold in such negative and strong negative emotions, you're literally poisoning yourself in the inside. That's why you're toxic. That's why your relationships don't last. That's why you have shit friends that always want to like sabotage you and take your girl. That's why you have shit friends that want to take your man. Going on outside, it's literally load shedding and people are making a noise for my video. But besides that, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, definitely, you know. And yeah, like you should definitely heal, but not forever. Please don't heal forever, because you're really gonna ruin a lot of things for yourself. Heal at that moment and get over it. Please get over it. Like, get over it. The last thing you want is to keep constantly talking about people that took advantage of you in front of people that you care about, your relationship and stuff. Because like obviously as a girl, sometimes no guy wants to hear about your ex. As much as he can love you and shit, he doesn't want to know about your ex. He doesn't give a shit. Like, he's happy with you now. Why should you always bring your ex in the picture, you know? So it goes with the guys as well. Don't always mention your ex all the time, bro. Just get over it and move on. Like, really, just honestly move on. Because like now, if you're so much on your ex, that's like literally a turn off. Because it's like, okay, fine, since you're talking about your ex so much, like, are you over them? Or it's like questions people are gonna ask themselves when they're alone after having a conversation with you, whether they question now, or like, are you over your ex now? Are you still about your ex? What's going on? And I feel like that really ruins genuine connections with the person you're with. So yeah, like, definitely heal, but do not heal forever. It's the worst thing you could do for yourself. And I also had to learn that the hard way, because I always thought, I'm healing every day, but I never got over everything that I've been put through. I never got over how a certain person made me feel. I never got over situations when I talk about it, I would still cry about them. So it kind of showed that I was not really over it, honestly, as much I could tell people, oh, I'm in my healing era. So after I figured that out, I was like, damn, I should seriously take this healing thing seriously. And as much as I take it seriously, fuck, I'm trying to balance this out. As much as I take it seriously, I should actually move on from it, because damn, look good. It's load shedding right now. I was literally gonna do my hair and I was gonna look so fine, but because it's load shedding, I can't do my hair and look fine. But yeah, do not heal forever. Okay, another thing, I feel like I've already said the points I needed to say, the 6 points that I wanted to say, because I didn't want to say much about this because it's my first video doing such a topic. But I feel like allow yourself to be loved. It's something I also struggled with, because I felt like I was keeping my guard up so much that I did not allow people to love me, you know, because I always felt like they're just doing this for now, they're gonna change, they're gonna switch up. But the more I actually learned to put my guard down and trust someone, the more amazing I felt, you know? Like, they're just those people who just know how to make you feel good, and that really show you, like, those who can make you feel good And those who really do show you genuine love, genuine care, you know, like that person just like makes you feel so safe around them. They will never judge you or hate you for how you feel. They will always make your feelings justified and valid. They will never make excuses for how hurt you are. They will take accountability of their actions. A person that can communicate with you so easily. And after communicating and talking these difficult conversations, the bond just feels amazing. Like you just feel so close to the person, you know, and that's something I feel like everybody deserves, you know. I feel like everybody deserves to know how that feels, because it's the best feeling ever, knowing you have somebody you can trust, knowing that you can open yourself up to this person and they'll never make you feel any different. They will never make you feel small. They will never make you feel like you're being dramatic. They will never make excuses for their actions, you know, and that will actually change for you. Like, who knew such a beautiful thing exists? But you can just truly be yourself and not feel like you're talking too much. The person who just like listen to you blabber bullshit all the fucking time. And yeah, that's like the best feeling I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm still learning a lot about myself. I'm learning that I still have to learn to communicate. Fuck the people in the background. I'm still learning to communicate my needs. I'm still learning to communicate how I feel. Because of my past relationship, I've always felt afraid to tell people outside, besides my sister, how I feel, because I'm afraid they're gonna feel different about me. I'm afraid they're gonna react different, and I'm afraid that I won't be comfortable. I'm afraid that I won't feel safe around them, because they're so caught up on how they are feeling that they don't even want to hear me out. They don't want to validate my feeling. And that sucks, because most people experience that every fucking time. And you ask yourself, like, when am I gonna feel that security with somebody? But I felt like, you know what, the more you take time to work on yourself, to love yourself, to appreciate yourself, and to find yourself, the more you'll find that person. They could come up out of nowhere without you expecting it. Without you expecting it, and boom, there's the person. That person is there, and I feel like that person will challenge you a lot. Will challenge whether have you really been healing like you said you were? Have you really been growing like you said you were? Because I'm supposed to be doing my lips, but here am I talking. Because they bring out different sides of you never thought you had. And yeah, it's a very beautiful experience that I'm experiencing right now. It's really scary for me, I don't wanna lie, that it's really a scary thing for me. Damn. But trust me, trust the process, okay? Trust the fucking process. But it's really scary for me, I don't wanna lie, to start like opening up how I am feeling, because I'm scared that once I do, this person can switch up on me or blame me and make me feel indifferent and make me feel like it's my fault and gaslight me. And I'm at that point in my life where if this person ever does that shit, I'm leaving. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm throwing the fucking towel, because I'm not gonna tolerate someone who's not gonna validate me and validate my feelings and understand where I'm coming from and how much their decisions and their actions are affecting me. Because it took me so long to love myself. It took me so long to be self-aware. It took me so long to learn how to communicate again. It took me so long to do so many things that I can't let one person fail, that one person that's failing me to hold me back from my growth. If this person is not going to participate in my growth as a person and is not going to love me, is not going to make me feel safe around them, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you in my life? What do you fucking want from me then? Why are you wasting my time? Why? You know, like, why are you okay with hurting me so much? Why are you okay with putting me through so much pain, unnecessary pain? And I felt like because I love myself, I'm not gonna allow that person to make me feel any small. You know, I'm not gonna allow that person to disrespect me. You know, and to set that kind of boundary with someone, it's very important, because once you do, they will never fuck you over. They'll literally respect you because you respect yourself. People respect those who respect themselves, and if you fail to have that respect for yourself, trust me, that person is not gonna see you. They're not gonna appreciate anything about you because you don't know how to set that boundary with them. They're not gonna see anything that they're doing wrong if you don't punish them for their action. I don't know if punishment seems harsh, but punishment for how they behaving, because it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, and why do you feel like you can get away with it? Like, why do you have such a bad habit? Like, why are you behaving so poorly? You know? So it's very important that you have a person that has manners. Mannerisms are very important for me because I'm a lady with manners. I'm a lady. You know? So I need a gentleman, a man that can behave himself and act accordingly and respect me and appreciate me, because I know I have so much to give, and I know being loved by me is the most amazing thing you could ever experience ever in your life. So it's like, since you don't give a fuck about that, I'ma dip then. Like, I'ma leave because you are failing to appreciate what I'm giving you. You are failing to see the things I'm doing for you as your friend, as your sister, as your lover, as your partner in crime, anything, you know. So yeah, pretty much I feel that in that way, you know. So yeah, get yourself someone who's just gonna make you feel amazing when you're around them, and always ask yourself the most important question is, do I like who I am around them? Do I like the person I am around them? And if you're not happy with who you are around them, then that's an answer for you to leave. That's literally your answer for you to like leave, because if you choose not to leave, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be miserable and you're gonna hate yourself because of that person. Trust me, don't put yourself in that situation. You're gonna hate yourself because this person is failing you, and is dragging you down with them because they don't want to grow, they don't want to learn, they don't want to evolve, you know, they don't want to change, they don't want to grow, you know, they don't want to sprout as a flower. So they feel like, you know what, let me drag this stupid shit person down because they really are dumb, because they letting me have so much power over their emotions and who they are as a person that I see no value. I see the value. I don't see the value that they carry. So it's like, why should I respect the person that fails to respect themselves and that fails to create a boundary with me, that fails to say no to me? You know? So yeah, definitely find that for yourself. I feel like sometimes as a woman, you don't really have to find that. That shit will really find you. You just have to keep working on yourself. Keep loving on yourself, because the next man or woman that comes in your life will love you accordingly, because they see that, damn, Bali loves herself so much, and if I fuck up and do some stupid shit, she's gonna cut me off because she doesn't have time for crap. She doesn't have time for bullshit. So I have to act out of line, otherwise I'm not gonna have access to her anymore, and that's gonna suck because Mbali is really an amazing human being. You get me? So, oh, should I say Valata? Because I go by Valata. Okay. Valata is an amazing, fun human being, you know? So, yeah, teach people how to treat you. Teach them how to treat you. Because if they don't see how good you treat yourself, trust me, they're gonna treat you like a pile of shit. And you are gonna be a pile of shit because you know what? You're a pile of shit. So, yeah, like, find that. And ladies, trust me, when they say if a man wants to be good, and it's not a lie, it is not a fucking lie, I'm speaking from experience. If this guy wants to go all out for you himself without you saying anything, just for you existing, just for the fact that you're existing, trust me, that guy loves you to death. You don't even have to do anything for him to do something for you. You don't have to do anything for him to love you. You don't. You just have to exist. And once you exist, then you'll know, like, damn, this nigga loves me for real. And that's why you'll be your happiest, because you're with somebody that actually appreciates you and that actually wants to see you happy and will do anything for your happiness. Honestly, anything for your happiness. So, yeah. I don't speak things that I don't know out because I'm a smart girl. Nah. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys, that I would like to share with you, that I feel like I've learned. There's still a lot more that I'd like to share, but I feel like I've said more than enough that I had to. But I hope that me saying the things that I'm saying is really opening up your eyes, opening up your mind on how important it is to love yourself, how important it is to work on yourself, how great and how amazing that feeling is once you've learned to find happiness within yourself, instead of relying on other people and how they're supposed to make you feel, how you want to feel. You can do that yourself. Honestly, I feel like I've grown so much. I'm even having a YouTube channel. Like, it's slowly growing, but I'm enjoying the process of making my videos. I'm enjoying the process of doing them, editing them. It's helping me grow as a person. I'm learning a lot about myself, things that I never thought I could do. So please, guys, if you really want the healthiest relationships in your life, and you just genuinely want that amazing life that you know you've envisioned for yourself, and you really want to achieve your goals, it all starts with you. It all starts with you. Like the rich people said, if you want to be successful, the first important thing to success is your health. Mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Take care of yourself. Yeah, as I was saying, ladies, please take the time to work on yourself. Do not jump into a relationship you are not gonna be mentally ready for, emotionally ready for, physically and spiritually ready for, because it's so easy for men to take advantage of you because you let them, because you haven't fully grown into the young woman that you want to be, into the person that you want to be. You haven't set standards for yourself, you haven't set boundaries for yourself, you haven't set non-negotiables for yourself. So how do you expect for you to find a person that will treat you right if you struggle to treat yourself right? I believe that it all starts with you. It starts with your energy. It starts with your aura. It starts with you being in your feminine energy, in your divine feminine energy, you know? Because we are so used to doing things by ourselves that we're always in our masculine energy, and we tend to try to control everything, and that literally takes the advantage for your partner that wants to do everything for you, that wants to take care of you, that wants to provide for you, that wants to love you, you know, and be that masculine man for you. You take that power away from him, because it's like now you want to control everything, you want to make every single decision, you want to lead the relationship, and then you get so frustrated on why is he not taking me out on dates, why is he not buying me flowers, why is he not taking care of me, why is he not pursuing me. We don't chase, we are pursued here. I do not get chased, that's for little girls. I get pursued. So you guys, you should get pursued. Connect with yourself. It's very important. Connect with yourself. You know, be within yourself. Just be. And you'll find that person that will compliment you. You will. Trust me. You will find a man. A man will find you, actually. He will find you. So all you have to do is work on yourself. Set standards, set boundaries. Learn to say no. Learn to leave when he's acting up. Show him you're not willing to take his bullshit, and that you're too grown and you have so much better things to do in your life to waste your time with a boy. Doesn't even know where he's going, doesn't even have any dreams, any goals, any ambition, and who's a fucking sore loser and a broke nigger. I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry. Being with a broke guy sucks because they treat you like shit. They lash out on you and they don't appreciate the things you do for them because they can't even do it for you. So stay away from niggas that have nothing. The only thing they can provide is that, and sometimes not even that is satisfying. So you get me. And the men out there, find a woman that's gonna appreciate the things you do for them. Find a woman that can say thank you. Find a woman that can find gratefulness in the things you give, things that you provide, you know. Find a woman that will respect you. Find a woman that will see you and that will hear you and that will listen to you. Find a woman you can easily open up with, someone you can be vulnerable around, knowing that she won't judge you for having emotions, for having feelings, for being vulnerable, for being human. You get me? So please, guys, work on yourselves. It's very, very important. It's very, 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 very important. You know, as a high value woman, you will find a high value man, and as a high value man, you will find a high value woman. So everything starts with you. It starts with you guys. And I'm not just saying, I'm saying what I've experienced. And because I took the time to work on myself, my life is just great. It's great. I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I appreciate everything and anything that comes in my life. And I'm just in the best place I could ever be. Even though I know there are things I want to achieve, but they'll gradually come. I just have to be present in every single moment, all the time. Be present and enjoy the life you were given, because you never know. You really never know. But thank you very much, guys, for liking. Oh shit, I said liking. Thank you very much, guys, for subscribing and liking and sharing and watching. Yeah, thank you for those who actually take the time to watch my videos. I know my videos are not much, but I know that I've really worked hard in them. I know that I've really put effort in them, and I know that I really enjoy making them. It's really nice, like making something I know I can be proud of. And I know that whoever is in my life, the people that I have in my life that I appreciate so much, will be proud of me. It's the best feeling in the world. And I can't wait to grow more subscribers and grow with more people and just connect with my subscribers, you know. And those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much for taking the time of your day to watch my videos, for you understanding and getting to know who I am as a person. So yeah, I hope this video really helps you and just keeps you open-minded about a lot of things and helps you sit down and think to yourself, are you satisfied of who you are right now? Are you satisfied with the life you're living right now? Are you satisfied with how you've been behaving, how you've been treating people, how you let other people treat you? There's a lot of things I feel like you as a person need to think about if you really want to be happy, because you create your world. In every life you live, you are the main character, so be one.
Thank you.